Remember the pulse-pounding 1960 war epic, Sink the Bismarck. That black-and-white gem, directed by Louis Gilbert, thrust us into the Royal Navy's desperate chase across the Atlantic, blending raw strategy with unyielding heroism. Stars like Kenneth More lit up the screen with stoic grit, forever etching the drama in our hearts. Today, we pause to remember those who've sailed on, More in 1982, Dana Wynter in 2011, Laurence Naismith in 1992, their legacies undimmed, stirring waves of nostalgia for cinema's golden voices. Number 1. Michael Goodliffe as Captain Bannister. Born in 1914, Michael Goodliffe was 46 in 1960, playing Captain Bannister in Sink the Bismarck. His suave, sharp-edged Bannister, a tactical naval officer, drove the Bismarck hunt with intense resolve, his crisp delivery embodying wartime grit. Goodliffe's commanding poise made Bannister a pillar of strategy. He died in 1976, at 61, from a heart attack tied to depression during theater rehearsals. Post-Bismarck, he shone in Peeping Tom, 1960, as a chilling psychiatrist, and A Night to Remember, 1958, as a doomed officer. His 1972 role as Sir Thomas More in Henry VIII and his 6 wives capped a versatile career of over 100 credits, blending menace and moral depth. Number 2. Maurice Denham as Commander Richards. Born in 1909, Maurice Denham was 51 in 1960, portraying Commander Richards in Sink the Bismarck. His weary yet steely Richards, a signal's linchpin, brought quiet wisdom to the tense hunt, his expressive face grounding the naval drama. Denham's nuanced delivery made Richards a relatable everyman. He died in 2002 at 92 from natural causes. After Bismarck, Denham's 100-plus roles included a chilling Mr. Bunting in Night of the Demon, 1957, and the narrator in Animal Farm, 1954. His OBE in 1992 honored turns like The Day of the Jackal, 1973, and Möhner, showcasing his range from comic to profound across film and TV. Number 3. Michael Hordern as Admiral Jack Tovey. Born in 1911, Michael Hordern was 49 in 1960, playing Admiral Jack Tovey in Sink the Bismarck. His brooding, resonant Tovey, a strategic mastermind, carried the weight of the Hood's loss with tragic gravitas, his measured tones evoking isolated command. Hordern's subtle fury elevated the role. He died in 1995 at 83 from kidney failure. Post-Bismarck, his 140-plus roles included narrating Barry Lyndon, 1975, and Jacob Marley in A Christmas Carol, 1951. Knighted in 1983, his Gandalf in BBC's Lord of the Rings and 1966 King Lear stage role cemented his legacy as a Shakespearean titan with unmatched emotional depth. Number 4. Karel Stepanek as Admiral Günther Lutyens. Born in 1899, Karel Stepanek was 61 in 1960, embodying Admiral Günther Lutyens in Sink the Bismarck. His chilling, restrained Lutyens, torn by duty and fatalism, humanized the German side, his steely eyes adding tragic depth. Stepanek's subtle doubt enriched the role. He died in 1981 at 81 from natural causes. After Bismarck, his 40-plus roles as villains, shown in The Heroes of Telemark, 1965, as a Nazi, and Before Winter Comes, 1968, as a spy. His pre-war German stage work and 1970s The Games role as a cynical official underscored a career of nuanced antagonists across continents. Number 5. Geoffrey Keen as Assistant Chief of Naval Staff. Born in 1916, Geoffrey Keen was 44 in 1960, playing the Assistant Chief of Naval Staff in Sink the Bismarck. His meticulous, urgent officer fueled the chase with bureaucratic intensity, his furrowed brows anchoring war room tension. Keen's quiet authority shone. He died in 2005 at 89 from natural causes. Post-Bismarck, he played Sir Frederick Grey in 4 Bond films, 1977 to 1987, including The Spy Who Loved Me. His 100-plus roles like Born Free, 1966, and Dr. Zhivago, 1965, blended sternness with empathy, cementing his legacy as a reliable authority figure in epics and thrillers. Number 6. Laurence Naismith as First Sea Lord. Born in 1908, Laurence Naismith was 52 in 1960, portraying the First Sea Lord in Sink the Bismarck. His booming, imposing admiral rallied the nation with thunderous resolve, his gravelly commands exuding imperial fire. Naismith's raw energy was magnetic. He died in 1992 at 83 from emphysema. After Bismarck, his 80-plus roles included Merlin in Camelot, 1967, and Captain Smith in A Night to Remember, 1958. His 1972 role as Mr. Blunden in The Amazing Mr. Blunden and TV's The Persuaders, 1971, highlighted a career of commanding patriarchs across stage and screen. Number 7. Karl Möhner as Kapitän Ernst Lindemann. Born in 1921, Karl Möhner was 39 in 1960, playing Kapitän Ernst Lindemann in Sink the Bismarck. His brooding, disciplined Lindemann, defiant under fire, humanized the Bismarck's doom, his chiseled features adding tragic depth. Möhner's subtle vulnerability stood out. He died in 2005 at 83 from Parkinson's disease. Post-Bismarck, his 40-plus roles included The Safecracker in Rififi, 1955, and A Spy in Callan, 1974. His abstract paintings and directing, like Inshallah, 1958, complemented a cinematic legacy of gritty intensity in European and American thrillers. Number 8. Dana Wynter as Second Officer Ann Davis. Born in 1931, Dana Wynter was 29 in 1960, playing Second Officer Ann Davis in Sink the Bismarck. Her poised, luminous Wren officer brought warmth and subtle romance, her vigilant grace grounding the naval fray. Wynter's elegance shone. She died in 2011 at 79 from heart failure. Post-Bismarck, her 40-plus roles included Airport, 1970, and The List of Adrian Messenger, 1963. Known as Hollywood's Oasis of Elegance, her TV work in The Man Who Never Was, 1966, and later writing career cemented her sophisticated legacy. Number 9. Kenneth More as Captain Jonathan Shepherd. Born in 1914, Kenneth More was 46 in 1960, leading as Captain Jonathan Shepherd in Sink the Bismarck. His charming, stoic Shepherd, masking grief with optimism, was the film's heart, his wry resolve rallying the chase. Moore's affability shone. He died in 1982 at 67 from Parkinson's disease. Post-Bismarck, his 60-plus roles included The Longest Day, 1962, and The 39 Steps, 1959. A 1970 CBE, his TV role in Father, Dear Father, 1968, 1973, and Reach for the Sky, 1956, made him a beloved British icon. Number 10. Esmond Knight as Captain John Leach. Born in 1906, Esmond Knight was 54 in 1960, playing Captain John Leach in Sink the Bismarck. Blinded in one eye during the real Bismarck battle, his haunting Leach brought raw courage to the Hood's doom, his lived experience searing. He died in 1987 at 80 from a heart attack. Post-Bismarck, his 100-plus roles included Black Narcissus, 1947, and The Red Shoes, 1948. His paintings and Powell Pressburger work like Peeping Tom, 1960, honored his wartime heroism. Number 11. Jack Watling as Signals Officer. Born in 1923, Jack Watling was 37 in 1960, playing the Signals Officer in Sink the Bismarck. His crisp, tense officer relayed Morse code with urgent poise, his alert eyes pulsing suspense. Watling's charm anchored the role. He died in 2001 at 78 from lung cancer. Post-Bismarck, his 50-plus roles included The Power Game, 1965, 1969, and Doctor Who, 1967-1968. Acting with daughter Deborah, his A Night to Remember, 1958, role, and Radigan stage work marked a poised legacy. Number 12. Jack Gwillim as Commodore Wilfred Patterson. Born in 1909, Jack Gwillim was 51 in 1960, playing Commodore Wilfred Patterson in Sink the Bismarck. His towering ex-Navy Commodore brought salty authority to torpedo strikes, his booming resolve vivid. He died in 2001 at 91 from natural causes. Post-Bismarck, his 50-plus roles included Jason and the Argonauts, 1963, and Patton, 1970. His RSC Macbeth and Broadway Iceman Cometh with James Earl Jones crowned a career of epic dignity. Number 13, Mark Dignam as Captain Lobenmound Bourne in 1909. Mark Dignam was 51 in 1960, playing Captain Lobenmound in Sink the Bismarck. His precise patrician mound drove reconnaissance with calm expertise, his gravitas grounding the chase. He died in 1989 at 80 from natural causes. Post-Bismarck, his 300-plus credits included King Lear, 1967, and The Taming of the Shrew, 1967. His Jesuit-honed stage work in Sword of Lancelot, 1963, defined a literary legacy. Number 14, Ernest Clark as Captain Robert Ellis. Born in 1912, Ernest Clark was 48 in 1960, playing Captain Robert Ellis in Sink the Bismarck. His bluff, witty Ellis led gunnery with hearty resolve, his growl anchoring camaraderie. Clark died in 1994 at 82 from natural causes. Post-Bismarck, his 100-plus roles included Doctor in the House, 1970s, and Gandhi, 1982. Equity President, 1970-1973, his Dam Busters, 1955, role cemented his witty, authoritative legacy. Number 15, John Horsley as Captain Charles Larkham. Born in 1920, John Horsley was 40 in 1960, playing Captain Charles Larkham in Sink the Bismarck. His shambling yet steadfast Larkham guided final salvos with quiet focus, his warmth relatable. He died in 2014 at 93 from natural causes. Post-Bismarck, his 100-plus roles included Reginald Perrin, 1976-1979, and Urang, Milord, 1990-1993. His Ben-Hur, 1959, and Box of Delights, 1984, roles marked elegant versatility. Number 16, Peter Burton as Captain Bourne. In 1921, Peter Burton was 39 in 1960, playing an unnamed captain in Sink the Bismarck. His clipped, precise briefings added quiet professionalism to the Admiralty. He died in 1989 at 68 from natural causes. Post-Bismarck, he debuted as Q in Dr. No, 1962, and appeared in A Clockwork Orange, 1971. His 50-plus TV roles in The Avengers and UFO defined a subtle, reliable legacy. Number 17, Sidney Tafler as Henry Bourne. In 1916, Sidney Tafler was 44 in 1960, playing Henry in Sink the Bismarck. His sly, fidgety aide added gritty realism with hangdog charm. Tafler died in 1979 at 63 from cancer. Post-Bismarck, his 100-plus roles included The Spy Who Loved Me, 1977, and Wide Boy, 1952. His Pinder stage work and Reach for the Sky, 1956, marked a spiveish, versatile career. Thanks for watching. See you next time.